Welcome everyone to Near Mint Condition, the home of collected editions. This is the Astonishing Melanie, and today I'd like to do an overview of the complete Year 1 OHC collections of the Doctor Who 11th and 12th Doctor adventures published by Titan Comics. So stay tuned. Thank you so much to Titan Comics for sending us these review copies that are adorned with Alice Jong's beautiful artwork that just captures the Doctor spot on. Here, let me pull around the 12th Doctor as well. We got these here. Each of the Doctors have their own color for the binding, and the 12th is red. The 10th Doctor was blue. On the back, we have a little symbol of the TARDIS, the Doctor, and the companion with him. As you can see, for the 11th Doctor, it is a new character, and for the 12th, it is Clara Oswald. Here's a size comparison with an Omni. This is oversized, and it runs for a great price too, $49.99 for, let's see, this one is 368 pages. It collects issues 1 through 15. As it states on the title, it's Year 1, so it's a whole overall arc of a story. The pages are thick and glossy, great quality. And finally, the binding is sewn. This will solely be an overview. I will not go into spoilers for either of these books. One big difference I did notice, though, is that there seemed to be an overall theme with this Year 1 of the 15 issues of the 11th Doctor, as opposed to the 12th Doctor, who definitely, it felt like the show, but I didn't find an overall theme running through it. So the Doctor's companion for this story is Alice, who, as you can see from the beginning, is going through depression. She recently lost her mother. She lost her job, and the Doctor is really sweet. He's like, "You seem sad." So he comes back after she helped him chase after this space dog. He compliments her intelligence because he's expecting the cliche response to the TARDIS when people go in, they're like, "It's bigger on the inside." She's like, "It's upside down." He's like, "Oh, well spotted." So she definitely is an intelligent companion who is going through this journey of managing her depression and her relationship with the memory of her mother. That does play an important role, like in one of the middle issues. And also, it's some good sci-fi fun. They go to this amusement park where everybody is happy and very complacent. And it ends up that a creature, which will show up later throughout the book, and called the Entity and the Talent Scout, are sucking out people's willpower and creativity. So if somebody at the amusement park is not cooperating, well, just take them to meet the Entity, right? Alice isn't the only companion, though. There is a person, Jones, who ends up accidentally sneaking aboard the TARDIS, and he is Alice's mother's favorite singer, except his personality is not what she was expecting. It's not how her mother described him. But he stays around for journeys, and then finally a being known as Arc, which is, kind of like a robot. He joins too, and he's really cute. I like him. I'm a sucker for innocent robot entities and such. But he plays, there he is, Arc. He plays a part in terms of the whole Entity story later. So the theme for this is moving forward, that you being trapped in the past is what's preventing Alice from going through the healing process. That the Doctor's slowly helping her through that. She's discovering on her own. And he needs to be reminded too from something that happens in the story that about not living in the past when Time Lords and Gallifrey existed. And it reminded me of when, right before the Doctor regenerates in the show, how he says, "It's okay to move forward, keep moving forward, be yourself, just don't forget who you've been." Oh, goosebumps. I wrote that down in my journal about how inspirational that was. He was like, "I'll never forget when the Doctor was me." Woo! Such good lines. So you've got moments like that too to give you goosebumps in this book. And this book, forgive my omission, is written by Al Ewing and Rob Williams. So definitely check it out if you're a fan of those two. In the back, we have the cover gallery. Another Alice Jean cover. Oh, so good. Sometimes actual photographs. It looks here like he's going to be doing some martial arts. And a reader's guide to all the Doctor's comics. Now for the 12th Doctor. The story is set to have happened just after he regenerated. Wow, that was a really awkward way of wording it. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. So Clara is still trying to get used to his new personality, his new face. It is written by Robbie Morrison, George Mann, and Kevin Scott. Lots of different artists. I did appreciate that as reading through this, that you get a taste of lots of different art styles. Clara Oswald, I liked her as a companion, the impossible girl. So it starts off with the Doctor kind of making fun of his past self and how he's more sophisticated and serious and no frills. And of course, being a good Doctor Who story, that it's not just him who is figuring out how to solve the problems or has the willpower, but Clara does as well. And in case you didn't know, Clara is an English teacher. Yes. And like here, she had volunteered to go on a ski trip to supervise, and he was going to take her to learn how to ski or practice. And they came to a nice planet that was terraformed, and we're introduced to the Hyperions. Hyperios rises, but the Hyperion race, they're intelligent stars that were going around helping people, and of course they're like, you don't deserve to exist, so then they start being destructive, etc., etc. You know the drill. I do like how the panels, it feels like a camera, like they focus in on the Doctor's face. They would do that a lot. He's got that intense look to his eyes. Now, what I do wish there was more of is Clara building that relationship with the Doctor and vice versa. We definitely see how much he cares about her. However, just it would have been nice to have more focus on, hey, you're different. I'm still gonna have to get used to that. Oh, and this was nice. This was a throwback to the Fourth Doctor, who loved Jelly Bellies. Was that what they're called? Jelly Baby. And he's offering her one because she was the daughter of a former companion. We have a story that spans many different time periods of how they're having to fight this alien being Octi, I think is how you would pronounce it, with Clara having to, fight as well. There we go. There's another intense look panel. Here we have a switch of artists, and we go to Brian Williamson. In this story, we have a father who returns from the dead, and these creatures go through the fractures of reality, taking over people. Ah, the 3D glasses. ED, extra dimensional. And he complained about silly things like wearing a fez hat. Look, he's got 3D glasses. You've got a beginning and an end that are connected with the same characters, the same villain. However, in between, you have stories that are just, like side quests. Like it's an episode. It's a fun adventure. And a Christmas special issue, which is really cool. And he complains about how he hates Christmas in this issue. And she's like, no, you don't. Oh, here it is. No frills, no scarf, no messing, just 100% Rebel Time Lord. And I'm assuming because he has red lining to his coat, that's why they picked the red here. Nice touch. Here's the cover gallery. Again, we've got photographs of the actual actor and actress. I like the reference here about souffle again, really. Wow, they used a lot of actual photos for these covers. I think it's nice every once in a while, but yeah, just something different with people's art to showcase on the front would be nice touch. And again, a reader's guide for, the reboot of Doctor Who from the 9th Doctor up. However, we've got stories about 3rd, 4th, 8th Doctor over here as well. If you're interested in purchasing these books, please check out our sponsor.
This episode is brought to you by cheapgraphicnovels.com, your online home for graphic novels and collected editions up to 50% off cover price. They have excellent shipping and prompt and helpful service. Check out their bargain deals for up to 90% off cover price. And don't forget, the CGN also takes pre-orders. That way you don't miss out on the hottest releases. And they are currently running a special promotion for you Minties. If you're a first-time customer, after receiving your order confirmation email, reply back to that email and let them know Near Mint Condition sent you their way. They will then apply a free shipping promotional credit to your next order in the US. Cheap Graphic Novels, your source for the hottest books with the kind of deep discount, quality shipping, and customer service that will keep you coming back for more.
And that was the page count, build, and a taste of the content of these books. If you have read them, please let us know what you think in the comments below, or if you're interested in picking these up. Please also hit the like button. It really goes a long way for algorithm. Thank you again for watching to the end of the video, and as always, stay minty!